Hello, my lovely Libra friends. I hope you are well. I hope you're having a wonderful 2023. If you are joining me for the very first time here, this is Universal Wisdom Tarot. If you are rejoining, welcome back. And thank you for your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. And I am truly grateful for all visitors, new and returning. Okay. This is your general intuitive tarot reading for the month of May. It is for Sun, Moon, and Ascendant signs of Libra. So as a general intuitive tarot reading, messages will resonate, some may not. Just take the messages that resonate for you, leave the rest, don't worry about it. Maybe there's another one of my readings that resonates a bit more for you this month for one of your other astrological signs. Okay? For the month of May, I am going to pull some cards. I'm going to clarify the message. And then at the end, I'm going to close it out with a final message from the Oracle of the Fairies deck. Okay? So let's actually get into your reading. Okay. So to begin, I always give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe. And I ask that my seekers and I are provided with protection. I also ask that I am provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting the messages you provide me. And that those messages are for the highest vibrational good of my Libra seekers. One more shuffle, dear Libra. One more shuffle. Okay, my guides are saying one more shuffle after that. Okay. All right, let's pull cards for Libra for the month of May. First card out is King of Cups. Okay. With the King of Swords, you have the World. You have the Hangman. You have the Five of Cups. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. Okay, well, this month is certainly overall arching energy, dear Libra, is that things are progressing. You're navigating something. You're navigating something with a little bit of caution, as you should be, according to the Six of Swords, right? It's not about ramming through these waters in these boats. It's about still feeling protected as you are navigating choppy waters and maybe moving into better waters, so smoother, calmer waters, which means that things are moving in the right direction for you and progressing well, right? Things are progressing well. I do also feel that, at the beginning of the month, you are feeling like you're trying to progress through this thing and get a command of yourself and really getting a command between your emotions. You are wavering between your feelings at the end of the month and your head at the beginning of the month, right? And you're really trying to get to the completion of something. I don't know what that is. You know, latter half of the month starts with a bit of a pause related to this situation at hand, but certainly feeling that you need to kind of get a balance there of, you know, overthinking something, maybe being too analytical about it because you just want to get to the end of it. And then, you know, oh, how are you going to feel about this? Because your emotions are saying you don't want to be disappointed with this thing, right? I don't think you want to be disappointed with this thing, and therefore maybe you're trying to control it a bit more with your head. You know, if you do everything by the book and you check it all off, if you know, get the check marks all on the thing, will you feel good about it? You'll feel that you've completed it, but will you feel that you did a good job? Yeah, I mean, you might, but will you feel satisfied about what this situation is? And that's what I think you're trying to get to, is a balance of head and heart here, right? A balance of, I'm going to use my head, and because I can know how to use my head well, I'm going to feel really good about this at the end of the day. Okay. Um, you know, that's where what I'm kind of feeling here for you. Um, okay, so let's clarify. This is a very interesting read because I'm very curious to know more about this. I'm very curious to know about this. Tell me more about this mastering of the emotions. Tell me about Libra's desire to master emotions, or the energy here of mastering the emotions at the beginning of the month. Tell me about the King of Cups. Yeah, well, you know, it starts with plans, right? So, as I said, you probably have put some plans in place, and you know that these plans are solid, right? So both intellectually and emotionally, you're still in a good place here, because a plan is just a plan, right? You haven't had to act on it. It hasn't had any consequences as a result, right? It hasn't resulted in anything yet, but you are looking at the big picture here. Whatever the situation is for you, finding that, the head and the heart situation here about it, you've been looking at the bigger picture, right? You're taking your experience, your worldly experience, and putting in place a brand new plan for yourself. Okay, let's clarify this. King of Cups. 2 more cards, please. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, and 1 more card out is the Judgment card. So 7 of Pentacles is about cultivating something, helping it to grow better, putting down roots, though, also putting down roots and really letting them spread. So maybe for you, this is about just that. Maybe it's about putting down roots. How do you put down roots? As this is a pentacle, maybe you're putting down roots financially, okay? Maybe you're deciding of a better way to make money, or maybe you're deciding this is a good way to share your resources, okay? Maybe you're thinking it's a good time to build my nest egg, okay? But it's certainly also about judgment and a renewal for you, a rebirth for you, okay? This, whatever it might be, again, maybe it's because you're thinking it's a good time to build that nest egg, or to perhaps I don't know, use it if you have a nest egg. Maybe it's also about using your nest egg. I would say that, in either case, it is going to refresh your energy and give you sort of a different and new life. Okay. Now, as I said, you're really thinking that if you use your head and your intellect, and you build that check mark, it's going to help you get to the completion. This is what that King of Swords is in the world is. You feel completion comes from getting the details, maybe being more observant, maybe being a bit more sharp, right? And catching all those little details that other people don't catch. So let's clarify the King of Swords in the world, please. Yeah, it's also about your money again, right? I feel like this is the building the nest egg thing is sticking out to me, and it's very strong feelings here about that. Holding on to the cash. Maybe you're feeling like, if you don't do it, now's the time to do it because you may never get this chance again. Or again, just maybe reserving your energy somehow, your own personal energy. But I do feel it's really related to maybe to financial here. Okay, so tell me more about this, the details. The King of Swords and the world. Tell me about the King of Swords in the world, please. Clarify the King of Swords in the world. Yeah, the Empress. Yeah, it's going to give you growth, whatever this is, this money, right? It's going to give you new opportunities. It's going to open the world up to you. It's going to give you, a chance to see things that you've never seen before, and really, create a side to you that maybe you didn't before, and it'll bring you a satisfaction, mentally, right? Really, there's a satisfaction there of maybe being able to learn new things as a result of that opening up, right? So I do feel this is related to money. So I would say, maybe it's the time to make hay, my dear friends. Libra, is it time to make hay? You might know that better than I do, but certainly it's going to go in the right direction if you feel it's the time to make hay. All right, so the Hanged Man, though, you do feel at some point you are in suspension. And suspension's okay because it gives us an opportunity to really take stock of where we are, take stock of where we're going, right? Take stock of the load we're carrying, figuring out how we get to that path, carrying what we're carrying with us. What is a faster route? How do I save energy? Again, how do I save energy here? How do I do this without so much of a burden on myself? So maybe again, if you are looking at this from a money-making opportunity, I would say that you're looking at how do I maybe reduce my debt? That's a burden, right? How do I maybe get more when I file my taxes? That's a bit of a burden. We all have to do it, but unfortunately, it's a burden we must all share. All right, let's clarify the Hangman a bit more too. Gives us an opportunity to look at things very differently, a different perspective when we're in suspension. So even though maybe you feel like, this is an opportunity for you, maybe there's a little bit of a glitch, maybe mid-month, right? Let's clarify. 2 more cards to clarify. Okay, yeah. It's going to, yeah, here you go, again. Ace of Pentacles, right there. Brand new opportunity to make money, make big money, okay? Big opportunity there. And that opportunity is going to allow you to walk off into the sunset, okay? And to start something new. Now, as I said, because you are trying to think of this from both the intellectual side of it. How do you make money? How do you make your life better? How do I remove these burdens? And how do I not feel disappointed at the end of this, right? That's that Five of Cups. How do you, not just looking at the negative side of this, right? So maybe you're just thinking, oh, I have to work harder and harder, right? And not have so much fun. Maybe that's where you're seeing the negative side of it, right? Let's clarify the Five of Cups. Tell me more about the Five of Cups, please. Yeah. Well, the Five of Cups is saying, it's not all about just making money. It's okay to have a little bit of fun sometimes, right? I mean, this is what your life, it should be about, right? Even though it's a good time to make money, then you can enjoy it, right? So think about the good things. Don't just think about all you're doing stuck here now is working more hours. and that's disappointing you, well, you can also think about the fun that you're going to have and the trips that you're going to take with this extra money, right? You know, this takes time. This is not going to happen overnight. This is one step at a time, but bring for yourself, cultivate that right a future for yourself, right? Now's the time to sow the seeds, and now's the time to sow the seeds for making money is what I'm really feeling here for you, okay? Now's the time to make the hay, as they say, okay? And Queen of Swords is telling you, how do you want to steer your boat? In which direction do you want to steer your boat looking out toward that future? All right, Libra, I'm going to close out your reading with a final message from the Oracle of the Fairies. Final message for Libra. Okay. It's the manifestation card. So yes, make money, time to manifest. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. Okay? So yeah, now's the time to manifest that destiny, manifest that money, manifest that hay. Okay. All right, my dear Libra friends, I am going to leave your reading there. I hope there was something in here that resonated for you and with you. And if it did, then please do hit the thumbs up button, the like button, hit the notification bell if you feel like it, but certainly subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. It helps my station to grow and helps get messages out to people who are really want to hear some messages or really need to hear some messages. You know, people are looking for messages, I feel right now. People are looking for some guidance. And I will say I hope you have a lovely, lovely month of May. Certainly looks like you will. Certainly going to be making some cash out there. And I will talk to you very, very soon. Until then, please know that I'm wishing you divine light and love.